Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
And Pete is still sadly away. But we've got two Ultimate Comics to talk to you guys about. We're going to talk about Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #1 and Ultimate Comics Avengers #1.
Yeah.
So a little bit of an Ultimate Comics Spectacular.
This is an ultimate episode of Comic Book Club.
Yes, this is the Ultimate.
And by ultimate, we mean Pete's
Last.
not here. Yeah.
This is not the last, don't worry.
Don't
Let's kick it off. Talk about Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. What did you think about this issue? You're not a regular reader of the title the way it was before, right?
No, I picked up the last maybe 5 or 6 issues, which was dealing with a lot of the ultimatum stuff, and they were great. I'm going to go back and read all the trades because it's very good. I think that this is great.
The end.
Yeah, that's it.
No, this is totally. I'm a big fan of Ultimate Spider-Man. I love the title. I think David LaFuente's art is brilliant. His work on the Annual was great. His work on Patsy Walker Hellcat was great. It's so unique and it's so perfect. And physically, the way Spider-Man looks is so different from any other Spider-Man. It's perfect to throw that into the Ultimate Universe.
Reminds me of Impulse back in the day when there was so much noise about how great that was and how it made the character seem so young, and I think it works the same here with Peter. I think it's crazy the way he's got, he used to date Kitty Pryde, she's hanging around, he's with Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane's hanging around.
Spoiler a little bit on that. But.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's with it in the room.
Sure.
That's what I meant.
That's not what you meant.
Like, I'm with you right now. Doesn't mean we're going out.
We are.
Oh,
yeah,
that's why you wore
your
your Z-shirt. Your tight little Z-shirt over here. Oh, don't make that noise. We just broke up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was a great issue. It picks up perfectly as if, literally as if Ultimatum never happened.
Which is, I think, anyone who reads Ultimate Spider-Man wants that. Like, no one liked Ultimatum.
They make a little bit of a reference to it, kind of, but it's so unimportant for what's going on.
Yeah.
Great issue. Hats off to Bendis, hats off to David LaFuente. This is perfect. And I also love the fact that it doesn't really say Ultimate Comics Spider-Man on it. It just says Ultimate Spider-Man.
It's crazy how ignorable Ultimatum ultimately is.
Nice. Let's move on to talk about Ultimate Comics Avengers. What did you think about this?
Also great, and Avengers, especially the Ultimates, has been such kind of a mess lately. And this is a great kickoff. We're dealing with just a couple characters at a time, Captain America and Hawkeye. There's a mystery unfolding. We're getting introduced to a new villain. It's great.
Yeah. It was actually kind of surprising to me in a way that this came from Mark Millar, who made, honestly, such a mess of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And conversely, with both of the previous Ultimates, those first issues are so big, so over the top, so gigantic, and this is very focused.
Yeah.
Really, really focused, but it's really fun.
I think maybe he's learned a lesson from the last iteration of Ultimates and is like, you know what, let's just deal with a couple characters at a time, figure that out, and then expand it out to the rest of the characters, bring them in when they're needed, rather than just be like, yeah, he's there!
Yeah. The other thing that I thought was very cool, actually, about both of these issues is the design of them was almost parallel, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
They both start with headshots of main characters, Ultimate Comics Avengers with Nick Fury, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man with Peter Parker, and they both end with full-page splash reveals of, not the villains, but talking about the villains in the issue.
Next story point. Yeah, maybe that's something they're trying to tighten up the line a little bit, and maybe that's a part of why they are quote-unquote resetting it.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? I mean, was Ultimatum, this is kind of I know the answer to this question already, was Ultimatum at all necessary?
Well, the only repercussion, and it's mentioned briefly in Avengers, I think, is real shame about Wolverine. Anyway, let's go. So, and he's going to come back. He's going to come back.
It's so cursory, though, and it's so... Spider-Man, they talk about, well, it's 6 months later and the city's back to normal. Yeah. It's Life Day. Hooray!
New York is open for business.
Yeah, everything's fine. And then in the Avengers, Nick Fury starts off looking at the Triskelion. I can never really pronounce what that is. Triskelion. And he says, oh my god, what happened to this? But it's totally fine. And they say, well, it was 75% fine. We're just doing a little fixing up. So nothing happened.
And what was the point? Was the story enjoyable? Did people? I mean, I know some people did, but it was. Someone let us know. Tell us if you actually liked Ultimatum, because I think you're in the minority. At least that's my perspective.
Yeah, take that.
Take that, minority.
Yeah. Even if you didn't like Ultimatum, if you never read the Ultimate stuff before, I think you can really get into both of these titles. Great art, great writing, really good. The Ultimate line is back.
You're a dork.
If you have a question, you can write us at comicbookclublive@gmail.com, twitter.com/comicbooklive, popcultureshock.com/cbclub, iTunes, Comic Book Club Live, where you can download these very episodes.
It truly is an ultimate line now.
I like mine better.
Huh? Yeah, yours is better, but mine is more stupid.
Where can people check us out live?
You can check us out on the streets of New York. We're often out doing business, shopping.
Jeez, I don't want to peek back so bad.
What?
What?
Now we're definitely broken up.
Come on, get back together with me, baby.
You can see us play out this doomed romance every Tuesday night at the People's Improv Theater at 8 p.m. here in New York City. Come on down. We're open for business.
We sure are. You might see the mayor, Captain America, and another guy walking arm in arm down
The president.
Avenue.
The new president, yeah.
Yes, that to me was the most ridiculous part. I don't want to like harp on it too much, but the idea of like Captain America being we're off to see the wizard!
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, a little bit over. But great issue.
Comics are still good.
Stupid.
Huh?
Comics are stupid.
Oh man.
Take that.
Oh, someone's